A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the offense out for their first possession of the game. And here comes that senior wide receiver on the field. Yeah, Kirk, he's still here. He's done a lot, but he came back for one more season to finish business.
And, boy, is he fired up for this season. Every year it seems like he's improved an element of his game every single season, and now here it is, his last opportunity to go out, put it all together for a breakout senior year.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
And the back gets the football. Some hard running there through a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Handing off on the draw play. Running with purpose. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Ball handed off. He picks up the first down.
The carry is
with the ground.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness. And
he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
3-25.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. There's the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's White. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the return. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here comes a handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
He's tackled at the 42-yard line. Brings up
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He hands it to the back. They stop him, but it's a first down. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
7th play of the drive coming up. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Brought down after.
Gain of 1. 3rd down coming up.
Trying to convert again on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's a shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down. Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. It's a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Throws a stiff arm. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll give it to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus, nice yards after the catch.
It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. He quickly lands on it and prevents the defense from creating a takeaway. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? On the run, he'll let it go. And he throws his third interception of the day. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands. He takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Looking to make a play deep downfield.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Trying to extend the play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. The ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll give it to the back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Looking to throw it deep. He's got it at the 15. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway.
Set to kick off.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
George. Offense will take over.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Receiver in motion now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's White. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Pulls it in. It's Cook. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field.
And those are the receivers. Downfield.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take. First down here for this offense.
Get set, get set. And go.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Finding space at the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Dogs will line up now. It's first and goal.
29 Philly. 2-0 alert.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Coming up, second down and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Offense makes their way on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. No huddle now for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Third down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And they hand it off to the back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Looks to the left, pass caught.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he fields it inside the 15. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Get set, get set.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to pass this time. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. This time, a completion. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Gain of 1. 2nd down coming up.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field.
29 Philly. 2.
Heading left after the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Easy. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Intercepted in the end zone.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Easy.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. 2nd down after that short completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Caught by the receiver. Wide open. He's got space. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press.
For the offense.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout.